If you made a New Year resolution, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're probably going to fail in less than a month. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. New Year resolutions are sort of made on a whim, and honestly, they're usually never backed by a plan. People just kind of make it because they feel like they have to. And they don't account for their actual lives. Like, yeah, anybody can make a resolution, but do people actually carry them through? Usually no. Let's use a really common example that you hear pretty much all the time. So right now, I don't know, it's December 7th and you are, New Year's coming up. So you're thinking, okay, I need a New Year resolution. So I'm going to eat healthy. Starting next year, I'm going to eat healthier. Okay, so that's a pretty noble resolution, but what the hell does that even mean? What does eating healthier actually mean to this person? For some people, it means eating more broccoli, or for some people, it means eating less McDonald's, right? Like, what does that mean? There's no timeline, specific dates. There's no why. I mean, this is not going to work. This is going to fail. Now let's take the same person and let's redo that situation. Okay, it's December 7th and now this person is deciding, I want to eat healthier. Okay, how exactly am I going to do that? Okay, so let's make a plan. Starting now on December 7th, I'm going to start eating healthier tonight for my first meal, which is dinner. For this person, eating healthier means eating at least 80% whole foods. That's a pretty good goal to aim for. But if you just dive right into that, you're going to fail. So you need to ramp it up. So let's say, dinner tonight, instead of getting McDonald's, I'm going to have my own home cooked meal, which is going to be full of vegetables and chicken and rice, whatever you want to eat, right? As long as it's whole food. It's not McDonald's or processed. Okay, great. So every dinner for this person is going to be made of whole foods and they're not going to eat McDonald's for dinner anymore. Great. So you do this for 2 or 3 weeks, or maybe even a month. And then after that, you ramp it up. Now for lunch and dinner, it's going to be only whole foods, not processed. Okay, great. Then you ramp this up to, another 2 months later. And now all of your meals within within 3 months are going to be all whole foods. And then, with the exception of snacks, you have like processed junk, but that's it. Now over 80% of your meals are whole foods and you have fulfilled your goal. Do you see the difference between these two situations? One of them, there's no goal, no plan, nothing. This other one, there's timelines. It's very clear what the goal is, and you're not trying to just jump right in all at once. You have to ease into it, especially if this is something completely new to you. The second example, that person probably has at least a 90% success rate or more. The first person, probably like 5%. It's not going to work. Okay, so to illustrate why New Year resolutions are such bullshit, I want to give you a personal example because I know firsthand this shit doesn't work. This was back in high school and I always wanted to get into shape. And I remember, end of December would come and you're thinking, oh yeah, like next year I'm going to crush it. I'm going to be so jacked. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to do all this, right? And then January 1st comes, you work out maybe once or twice and then you get lazy one day. And that's it. The whole goal just falls apart. And I did this for many years. And if you're asking me, did it ever work? No, it never worked. If anything, waiting for January 1st is bad because then all that initial motivation you have, let's say you want to start working out, you're feeling really fired up and pumped up. Within like a few weeks, once January 1st comes, it's all gone. And then you're left with just empty promises, really. You don't want to be someone who makes those promises and never falls through. It's not going to work. If you have motivation to, let's say, start working out, then drop on the ground and do as many push-ups as you can, or do even just like 5 or 10, just do something. You're going to need that motivation to do something because without that motivation, you're pretty screwed. And of course, motivation is not good to rely on, but when you put in action, action generates motivation. So you get more for the future. You just have to do something right now. Another excuse that I've seen a lot is, okay, it's already past January 1st. So it's just like, it's too late. Okay, as the time we're recording this, it's January 5th. And let's say you want to start working out. Don't be a bitch and say, okay, I'll just wait until next January 1st because, January 1st passed. So now I missed on 4 or 5 days. So it sucks anyway. No, don't use that excuse. Don't waste another year because the New Year resolution, timeline, whatever is over. Start right now, goddammit. What I'm really trying to say in this whole video is if you want to start to change your life, don't wait for some external thing. Remember that you are 100% responsible for your life and everything that you do to make your life better or worse. It's all on you. If you want to wait till next January for your next New Year resolution, go ahead. You're just making more excuses and wasting more time. I want you to start taking action as soon as this video ends.